Hello viewers, and welcome back to Healthy Hive. The low-carb trend is still popular, and it seems like high-carb bread, especially the kind made from refined wheat like white bread, is being eaten less and less. These breads are heavily processed and lack natural ingredients. Many people have shared stories about how cutting out flour-based products like bread has positively impacted their lives. In today's video, we'll explain what could happen if you stopped eating bread for a month. We'll cover everything from fewer illnesses and more energy to better digestion, weight loss, clearer skin, and more. Stay tuned to hear all about it. 1. You'll feel more energetic. Remember the last time you had a big sandwich for lunch and then felt like you needed a nap? Many of you might know this feeling of wanting to sleep in the afternoon, especially after eating bread. This happens because bread is full of carbs, which release chemicals in your brain that make you feel good and relaxed. So, when you eat a lot of carbs like bread, you might start to feel sleepy. Additionally, bread can cause your blood sugar levels to spike because it's a high glycemic food. This might make you feel energetic at first, but once your blood sugar drops, you can end up feeling really tired because of the energy crash. Do you ever feel sleepy after a meal full of carbs? What do you do to overcome it? Share your experiences in the comments below. 2. You will lose water weight. When you cut down on carbs, you might quickly notice that you start losing weight, almost like magic. But the weight you're losing isn't fat. It's actually water. When carbs are stored in your body as glycogen, each gram of carbohydrate holds on to 3 to 4 times its weight in water. So, when you reduce your carb intake and your body starts using up its glycogen stores, you end up losing a lot of water weight. 3. You may experience flu-like symptoms. Have you ever heard of something called the low-carb or keto flu? It's real and not very pleasant. When you significantly cut down on carbs, you might start feeling flu-like symptoms such as drowsiness, achiness, and nausea. A lot of these issues stem from how your brain, which normally uses a lot of glucose because of its many nerve cells, reacts. When there isn't enough glucose, your brain has to switch to using fat for energy. This can make your nerve cells function poorly, making you feel awful. Additionally, people on a low-carb diet often lose important electrolytes like sodium and potassium, which can also cause flu-like symptoms, as well as issues like heart palpitations and muscle cramps. The low-carb flu should get better once you're a few days into ketosis, but if you're not cutting carbs enough to fully make the shift, the symptoms might linger. 4. You will be less likely to get sick. Bread contains substances called anti-nutrients like gliadin and glutenin, which are not good for your health. In fact, they can harm your body as you eat. No one's digestive system is truly able to handle gluten properly. While some people are diagnosed with gluten allergies and are more sensitive, the reality is that our bodies don't have the enzymes needed to break down gluten. The effect of gluten also depends on how well your intestinal walls close after eating it and how your immune system reacts. Wheat can increase the risk of leaky gut syndrome by making the intestines more permeable. Also, avoiding bread can lower your chances of chronic inflammation and joint pain. Therefore, cutting bread from your diet could greatly reduce your risk of chronic illnesses. 5. You'll experience fewer cravings. Refined wheat bread has very little nutritional value because the manufacturing process removes the nutrient-rich wheat bran and germ. This makes it easy for your body to digest and quickly turn into glucose, which can cause your energy levels to spike. Since bread provides little nutrition or fiber, your energy can drop soon after, making you feel hungry again quickly. Avoiding bread can help you stop craving more simple carbs and unhealthy snacks throughout the day. It's better to replace bread with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and some complex carbs to keep your stomach full until your next meal. 6. You will lose weight. Anyone who has tried to lose weight knows that bread can be a big obstacle. Often, a dietitian's first piece of advice is to stop eating refined white bread. This is because the high level of refined carbohydrates in bread can cause your body to hold onto water weight, making you feel bloated. When you stop eating bread, you'll likely see weight loss, especially around your waist. This is because refined grains are a common cause of excess belly fat. Not only will you look better, but you'll also feel better. 7. Your digestion will get better. People who eat a lot of bread often face digestion problems. Gluten, which is in bread, can be tough on the digestive system and lead to bloating, diarrhea, vomiting, and stomach cramps. Even if you don't think you're allergic to gluten, you might still have a sensitivity to it that makes digestion difficult. If your digestive system isn't working well, it can be hard to lose weight, and you might even develop certain health issues due to toxins building up in your body. 8. Your skin will become clearer. You've probably heard the saying, beauty starts from the inside out. In the health and wellness community, there's a similar idea. What happens inside your body shows on your skin. Basically, your diet is the most important factor affecting your skin's health. If you want healthy and glowing skin, it's crucial to eat a diet rich in nutrients that are good for your skin. Often people don't realize they have a dietary sensitivity to ingredients like wheat and gluten, which are found in many types of bread. Symptoms of wheat intolerance or gluten sensitivity can range from mild bloating to more severe issues like chronic acne. If you have these conditions, the best solution is to avoid bread completely. 9. Your workouts might not be as good. Carbohydrates are the main source of energy for your body, helping to fuel all types of exercise, from endurance activities like running to strength training like lifting weights. If you cut carbs from your diet, you'll notice a big drop in your energy levels. With fewer stored carbohydrates in your body, you won't be able to perform as strongly or powerfully during your workouts. If your workouts aren't as effective, you won't see good results. 10. You might start feeling anxious. When you stop eating carbs, you might start feeling anxious. This happens because carbs help increase serotonin, a brain chemical that makes you feel good. Cutting carbs can reduce your serotonin levels, making you feel down. Your brain uses carbs for energy, which includes powering through workouts like endurance and resistance training. Less energy from fewer carbs means less effective workouts, which also leads to lower serotonin production. Interestingly, you can manage anxiety by eating certain foods. 11. You might experience bad breath. Many people who follow a low-carb diet and enter a state called ketosis experience bad breath. This happens because your body releases ketones which can come out through your breath. Also, in the early stages of a low-carb diet, losing water weight can cause dry mouth, which also leads to bad breath. Even if your mouth stops being dry, the bad breath caused by quitting bread might continue. The best way to fight this bad breath is to drink plenty of water or chew parsley. Remember, bad breath can also be a sign of other health issues like GERD, diabetes, or gum disease. 12. Your cholesterol levels will decrease. Whole wheat bread can increase bad cholesterol by up to 60% over a 12-week period. This increase has been connected to various heart issues, including heart disease. The reason for this surprising statistic is the high amounts of wheat and flour found in most types of bread, which are linked to higher cholesterol levels. Despite not being high in fat, bread can still raise cholesterol. This fact has sparked a debate among nutritionists and medical professionals. Some argue that fat significantly impacts bad cholesterol, while ongoing research suggests that other factors, like bread, might also play a big role. 13. Lower diabetes risk. Refined carbs and bread can raise fatty acid levels, which increases the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. However, eating whole grains can improve your blood cholesterol levels and reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. How often do you eat bread? Do you usually have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? And do you choose the healthier options? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, share, and subscribe to Healthy Hive.